What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast. And guys, we are back for another day of soccer bets. We're going to be closing out this week on a Sunday. This might be our first negative week in like a whole month, maybe a month and a half. I don't think we've actually had a full negative week. And now we're about to have a negative week because it seems like the last 3 days we've been on a slump. We had a 2-4. We had a 1-5. We had yesterday 10 bets I gave you guys. We started off really hot. We cashed 4 of our first 5 bets. And then the next 5 after that, we only won 1 of those bets. So we ended the day 5-5. It was just a kind of crazy day yesterday. I thought we were gonna, when we started off 3-0 right early in the morning, I was like, this is gonna be a great day. Turned it around and ended up 5-5. Kind of sucks, but either way, guys, I want to turn this around, give you guys a cashing out Sunday. Let's make some money on these days. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. And if you guys are here, usually you guys are already subscribed to the page, you guys know we're gonna turn this around. We don't usually have these negative days back to back on soccer. It's kind of crazy that this is happening, but we're going to turn it around. I got about 8 bets for you guys today, so I want to turn that into a money-making day to end the week on a Sunday. So let's get right into this video, guys. And like I said, click that thumbs up and subscribe. First bet of the day, guys, I'm making a 2-leg parlay. It's going to come out there plus money. I'm taking both teams to score in the Chinese Super League game, Shandong Taishan against Beijing Guoan. Both teams have scored at least 1 goal against each other in 5 straight games. The over 2.5 has hit in 4 of those 5 games, and I honestly expect it to come out to a 2-2 draw or even a 3-2 victory for Beijing Guoan. In my opinion, I think Beijing Guoan is a better team, but Shandong Taishan is a really good team on the offensive side. They play really well at home. I don't think they go scoreless. Like I said, I think it's going to be a 3-2 game, so that's going to be the first leg of the parlay. Both teams to score in that game. And then we're parlaying it, guys, with Malmo over 1.5 goals in the Swedish league. Malmo's playing is a top 3 team in this league. They're trying to push up for that title race in the top 2, top 1, right, and get that 1 spot. They'll end up playing against a team in Degerfors. Degerfors is on the bottom of the league. They have the worst defense in the league, especially on the road. They do not do well, and I expect Malmo to come in here and score about 3 goals, probably a 3-0 or a 3-1 victory. So like I said, 2-leg parlay to start it off. Both teams to score in the Chinese Super League game between Shandong Taishan versus Beijing Guoan, and then we're parlaying that with Malmo over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next bet's going to be the Netherlands League. It's going to be Sparta Rotterdam taking on Feyenoord. This one, guys, I'm taking Feyenoord over 1.5 goals. I think Feyenoord's going to come out here and score about 2 goals, maybe even 3 themselves. But I think Sparta Rotterdam has a good chance of scoring at least 1 or 2. I was thinking both teams to score in this one, but it'll kind of hurt my feelings if Feyenoord went out there and won 2-0 or 3-0 because I do believe Feyenoord is the better team. They're on the road, so I do believe they're going to have to score more than 1 goal to win this game, and that's why I'm taking the over 1.5 goals because I believe Sparta's going to score at least 1. Like I said, I think it's going to be either a 2-2 draw, maybe even a 3-1 victory, or even 3-0 victory for Feyenoord. So for this one, as long as Feyenoord scores 2 goals, we cash this bet. So for this one, Feyenoord over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next bet's going to be the English Premier League. It's going to be Brighton taking on Manchester City. This game is going to be playing in Brighton's home stadium. But, guys, we're taking Manchester City over 1.5 goals. I think Manchester City is going to bounce back this game. They lost a bad loss to Tottenham last time. Then Tottenham went out there and kind of crazy. Tottenham went out there and just shit the bed at home last night. We thought we were going to catch that bet, and they didn't even score 1. It seems like, guys, you guys went out there and scored 3 goals on Manchester City. Then you're going to come around right when we take you guys to score at least 2 against a way inferior squad in Bournemouth. I think they went out there and lost the game. But either way, I think Manchester City's going to show on the bounce back that they're a lot better team than they are. I think Brighton's going to score 1 at home, but Manchester City, I believe they're going to score like 3 and show us who the real Man City is going to be this season. So for this bet, like I said, English Premier League, give me Manchester City over 1.5 goals. Next bet, guys, in the Finland League, it's going to be Inter Turku taking on VPS. This one, guys, I'm taking Inter Turku to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Inter Turku on the money line is a minus 260. Inter Turku over 1.5 goals is a minus 245. Put that together, then to win the game and over 1.5 goals, you drop that down to a minus 170. Honestly, they're a way better team. They won the game last time 4-1 when they played at home against this team. And then when they're on the road, they won the game 2-0. They're just an overall way better squad than VPS, and especially at home, Inter Turku is the best team in the whole entire league with the best offense. VPS does not have the best defense on the road, and I expect Inter Turku to come in here and score about 3 or 4 and win this game. So for this one, like I said, Inter Turku to win the game and over 1.5 goals. All All right, guys, this is my Cash App tag. Just a quick break in the action before I finish this breakdown. If you guys want to leave me a tip, this is my Cash App tag right here. Money sign wager zone. Help me buy a coffee. Keep me awake too. Do all this research I do for you guys. I pretty much do a lot of research all day, and I really appreciate any tips. They are not required, but they are really appreciated. It will also help me add more things to my video. I want to start putting videos, different things, different backgrounds for myself, working a lot of different things. So I would really appreciate anything that you guys would like to send me. Like I said, they're not required. They're very appreciated. And all right, guys, the link to this Cash App will be in the description of this video, so check that out. And like I said, they are appreciated, not required. So now back to the action. All right, guys, next bet is going to be in the Norwegian League. It's going to be Viking taking on Rosenborg. This one, guys, I'm taking Viking over 1.5 goals. Viking is the best team in this league right now, top rated. Rosenborg is probably 5th or between 5th and 7th in the league. They don't have a really good defense on the road. They've been giving up goals all season. Vikings been scoring a whole bunch of goals all season. They've only had 9 games at home, and they've scored 28 goals in those 9 games at home. So they're dominant at home. And for the last 5 games, they scored at least 2 goals, and I expect them coming here against Rosenborg, score about 3. I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for Viking. So for this one, give me Viking over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next bet is going to be in the Premier League. Liverpool taking on Arsenal. This game, I'm taking both teams to score. I think this game has a good chance to come out to a 2-2 draw or even a 1-1 draw. But both these two teams are top 4, top 3 teams in this league this season. They're going to be up there fighting for the title with Liverpool, which I do believe Liverpool or Chelsea is going to be the champion of this league this year. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I don't like either of these teams. But I do expect both these teams. Both these teams have good offenses. Arsenal's been scoring goals on set pieces, so I do believe they're going to score a goal probably on a set piece and not go scoreless. Liverpool won't go scoreless, especially at home, and them being a better team overall, in my opinion. But I do expect this game, honestly, to come out to a draw, 1-1 or 2-2. And hey, I'm a Chelsea fan. If this game comes out to a draw, we stay on top of the table, and that's what I'm looking for. But I do believe it's going to be a draw, guys, but both teams will score, so that's the bet. Both teams to score for this one in the English Premier League game between Liverpool and Arsenal. All right, guys, next bet in the Norwegian League is going to be Strømsgodset taking on Molde. This one, guys, I'm taking Molde over 1.5 goals. Molde is a top 4, top 5 team in this league, and they're making a push to that top. They've been in great form recently, scoring 2 goals, 3 goals in every single match in the last 5. And now they're playing a team in Strømsgodset. Yes, Strømsgodset's at home, but they have the worst defense in the league. People have been putting up numbers. I should say teams have been putting up numbers against Strømsgodset. They don't have a good defense. Molde should come in here and honestly score about 3 or 4. If they don't score 3, at least 2 goals, I'm gonna be very surprised. I think Molde is just a way better team. So let's bet, guys, in the Norwegian League, Strømsgodset versus Molde. Give me Molde over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, now for the last bet I have for you guys. It's going to be in the Leeds Cup playoffs, the final. Seattle Sounders taking on Inter Miami, which I'm kind of hurt because I'm a Galaxy fan and I really wanted Galaxy to make it, but they just could not make it. Kind of sucks. And we didn't even score a goal, where we lost that bet because Galaxy just ruined my whole entire night when they didn't score a goal the other day. But guys, this game is going to be Seattle Sounders taking on Inter Miami for the Leeds Cup final. I'm taking Inter Miami to lift the trophy. I think Inter Miami is going to end up going back-to-back in this Leeds Cup. They're the better team in my opinion. Even though Sounders have a good offense at home, they're going to be missing a lot of players. They have a lot of players injured. Messi has just been looking like he's on a mission. He just can't lose games. They were down 1-0 all the way until like the 75th minute, 80th minute, and they scored 3 goals in that time period. And Messi just looks like he's on a mission to win this Leeds Cup again. And I'm not putting my money against Messi. I'm gonna put it on him to come out here, lead Inter Miami to a Leeds Cup championship back-to-back years. So for this one, last bet of the day, give me Inter Miami to lift the trophy. I think they're going to be the champions of this Leeds Cup. And all right, guys, that's it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. Sorry if I sounded like I'm in an attitude. I am in an attitude. We do not want these negative days. We want to cash out. We do not want to lose money. We don't do that here at the Wager Zone. So I'm going to bounce back today. If I don't bounce back today, guys, I'm going to be more in an attitude when I come back tomorrow or the next day for my bets. But last day of the week, Sunday, let's cash out. Click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, and all right, guys, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Tuesday for the bets.